Have any advice on writing action scenes and making them not sound robotic? My name is Gina. I'm an author, editor, publishing professional. I help you make your writing better. More important than the actual beats and choreography of the action is the emotional impact that it has on the characters and how it affects and impacts the plot. And that is true whether you are writing fighting action scenes or intimate romantic action scenes. No matter what type of action it is that you are writing, it should have an impact on your characters. And that is the piece that I am going to recommend that you focus on, particularly as you are revising. It is less about the choreography and the blocking. And most people who are reading are not going to be able to picture the choreography that you are describing in any sort of realistic detail anyway. Not everybody has that sort of like spatial awareness and visual reasoning and being able to do that. So you're wasting that for like a small chunk of your audience is going to be able to pick up on it anyway. But instead, if it is about this person's fear mounting and escalating as they realize they are losing the fight, or if it is about someone realizing that they have been betrayed and that this fight isn't going to actually change anything, or if it is about them realizing that their relationship is falling apart and it doesn't matter how good this feels in the moment, at the end of it, they are still going to be broken and angry with one another. Those emotional beats, that is what makes an action scene feel like it is propelling the story forward. You will often hear people complain that they go see an action movie or like a big summer blockbuster and it's a really long one. They know that they can get up and go to the bathroom as soon as a fight starts because it's going to be like 11 minutes of nothing happening. Those are the people who are interested in the story of the movie. Now, there are definitely people who are there for the spectacle and for the artistic vision of like the CGI fight, and that's fine. Like everybody enjoys what they enjoy. Have fun. I don't judge you for that at all. But in most James Bond movies, as soon as there's a car chase, you know that you can get up and go make some popcorn because at the end of it, the James Bond will have escaped and be bruised up, but not so badly that he can't bed his lady friend for a little while, and nothing else has really changed. And so I would recommend going in and deleting some of the specific choreography that you have on the page and instead replace it with emotional reactions or interiority and these mounting feelings and these escalating feelings that are happening throughout the scene. Every scene should be doing more than one thing at a time anyway, and this is a way to work that in. You should have them interacting with the setting behind them, not necessarily in like the actual fight and the choreography, but the weather is part of this, or the way that the room feels, or the audience around them. If you want a really, really good example, watch the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. They do an excellent job of using all of those action sequences to tell a lot of stuff about the characters, about the curse and the world building that is happening behind it, and the setting that is happening around them. And this is easier to see literally because it's a visual medium and you can physically see what is happening as those characters are interacting, and you can see the way that the characters are acting out the things that are happening. Your job as an author, as a novelist, would be to integrate all of that like emotion and expression on their face into their interiority and the way that they are describing what's happening on the page.